Good day, grade 9 students. Welcome to our chemistry class, week 2, day 1. So last time we talked about the Lewis stat symbol. For this week, we will be having a new lesson which is all about the ionic and covalent compounds. For our most essential learning competency, we are going to identify today the difference between ionic and covalent compounds. Let's start. To start with, let me show you some of the common compounds that we can actually find at home. Let's start with sugar with its chemical formula, salt, vinegar, baking powder, and even water. We have different ways that we can group them, but actually, we can classify them in just two in chemistry. That is either ionic or are they covalent compound. So how do we know if it is ionic or it is a covalent compound? That is our goal for today. Ionic compounds are compounds that are made up of ions or simply charged atoms that either lose or gains electrons. Ionic compounds are made up of metal that loses its electron and therefore becomes positive, and a non-metal which gains an electron and therefore becoming negative. Positive and negative results to attraction and therefore forming the ionic bond. To further understand how ionic compounds are formed, let's get into the molecular level or atomic level of the ionic bonding. Are you ready? Let's watch. Let's have, for example, sodium, the atom in white, and chlorine, the atom in green, as an example, showing their valence electrons. Sodium has one valence electron, and it is a metal. Its previous energy level has 8 and it's stable. Chlorine, however, has 7 valence electrons. The sodium will give its valence electron to chlorine to make it stable. As it donates its electron, the sodium becomes positive. After losing that one valence electron, sodium has now 8 electrons in its outermost energy level. On the other hand, chlorine will now have 8 electrons in the outermost energy level after receiving it and making it negative. Covalent compounds, on the other hand, are formed due to the sharing of electrons of non-metals. So for us to further understand how covalent compounds are formed, let's watch this. Covalent compounds takes place when there is not enough energy to remove an electron. So instead, they will share the electrons. Let's have the hydrogen, which is in white, and oxygen in red as an example. Hydrogen has one valence electron. It has to attain the stability of a helium atom. While oxygen has 6, which needs 2 more electrons to follow the octet rule. For hydrogen to attain stability, it will share its one valence electron to oxygen. So after doing that, hydrogen will now have 2 valence electrons, which is already stable. However, oxygen will only have 7. So since we need 8, we need another source of electron, and that would be another hydrogen. So another hydrogen will donate an electron, making the oxygen stable with 8 valence electrons, forming water.